What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Firmly Talking. That's the name of the channel, but that's kind of like the name is more like firmly, but then I'm like firmly and then it's like Firmly Talking. Am I with my oh
so anything happened, it's not my
what are you gonna take? Are you gonna eat something?
No.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Lovely place. I just got a coffee. So let's board. If you never come to Arlanda, you should come here to this nice coffee place. The guy is lovely guy.
For all remaining passengers booked in Swiss flight LX1255 to Zurich, please proceed immediately to...
So yeah, we're down here in Zurich and in Switzerland, so I'm gonna be skiing for some days with some friends. And the title of this video, so I thought about which would be like you know, how do you actually come back like as the greatest comeback? How can you actually, or what should you do, you know, if you're like stuck on life and you want to like get out of the cycle, the first thing that you should do is to change location. So it can be a trip, but the idea, if it's possible, is that you relocate to another city. Leaving a city and moving to your dream city. I don't know, for example, I live in Stockholm. I always wanted to live in Stockholm, and that's why I'm living there. But like now, but sometimes I'm thinking like I would like to move away and maybe like move to another city, Copenhagen or Oslo, for example. So moving to another city would be like changing completely my daily life and all this stuff. So that would be the first one, to change location and change the city where you're living right now. So yeah, I'm waiting for my friend Kuhn. He was on the last row. He's the one that you saw before. He was sleeping. I still need to control a little bit the camera, you know, like this zoom thing, because I used the optical zoom before. He's coming now. How was the flight?
The last row.
Was it bad, the last row?
It's a disaster.
Number 1, number 2, number 3. 3 ads already off. That's what I was telling him before. 3 ads off. 3 different watches. And number 4. Now we're almost reaching the apartment. Look at the view, look at the view. Right from here. I took some other shots which are a little bit better. We're gonna stay here for like 3 days and then we're gonna be back to Zurich, which that's where I have the flight. The second thing, or like the second advice on how to do the greatest come ever to start the business. So like probably you thought about starting a new business, or like for some years that you've been thinking not taking actually the risk, not like doing the step of like starting a business, which can be an agency, a marketing agency, or like doing some course that you have a specific skill and you want to start doing that and create a course on that skill that you're really good at. Do it. Like, think about the so the request or like the need on the market for that specific skill, and if you're gonna like get people interested in that skill and interested in that course that you're gonna be making, and then eventually start doing it and post it and get students, get clients. But in the case, for example, you want to start an e-commerce. An e-commerce should be, first you should think about which product is on demand. So like you have to think about the winning product, and you have to, obviously there's like a lot of steps, a lot of things that you need to think about that, and also start the e-commerce store as itself. The first is to see which is the need of what you want to create, and in the case of like an e-commerce store, which is the need and which is the winning product, and that you know that that product has a high profit margin and a high revenue that's going to provide you a high revenue, and then the profit is going to become higher, between like 30-45%, or at least that's on theory. Let's get to the apartment and I will bring the third one. So we just got into the apartment, and this is the kitchen. It looks super new and super clear, and the view is crazy with the mountains. This apartment looks so dope. It's super big, super nice. So the one is regarding job, because if you've been putting away a job that you always wanted to do because of it's like your dream job, or like specific, like let's say, I don't know, like software engineering, right? You like to code with Python or C++, but then you wanted to dedicate those skills for video, for example, or for audio, or for like in the field of, for example, cars or automotive, or like mechanical engineering. So apply those skills, for example, of those two coding skills into a specific dream or specific area where you always wanted to work in. So you've been putting away that, and you're in a job where you kind of like it, but it's not actually your dream job, because it's not specifically what you actually want and what you actually learn and what you feel it's going to be better for you. Do it. Change the job, change the location if you need to. That's going to provide much more value into your life, and it's going to become the greatest comeback for you in this 2024. And it's regarding sports, because maybe you've been putting away specific sport, or maybe you just go to the gym, right, for example, but you've been trying different sports during your whole life, but any of these different sports is the one that you really want and you would like to practice for your whole life. So in that case, try that sport. Find that sport that really fits you into your life and really fits your expectations, and then commit to that sport. That's going to provide, again, much more value, and it's going to become, and you're going to get into the best position in your life, and then eventually it's going to become your best comeback possible. The bed looks pretty nice. And then the last one that we've got is regarding have that conversation with that person that you've been pulling away for a lot of time, a lot of years, a lot of months, a lot of hours even, with that person that you really need to talk with. Your dad, your manager, your mom, your brother, girlfriend, your really good friend, your best friend. All these situations, there's going to be always that person where actually you need to have a conversation with, and you've been pulling away. So definitely have that conversation as soon as possible with that person, because when two people communicate, when two people bring aspects and then bring discrepancies and things that they agree on that, and they communicate, it's actually the best on how to become more successful, and it's one of the best key things and advices on the best comeback that you can achieve. So yeah, that was pretty much for this video, wrapping up this vlog. So the first day in Switzerland, in like on the French part actually, coming back next week on Sunday to Zurich. And yeah, I'm gonna be recording some other content, other videos. Yeah, see you around and hope you enjoy the video, and remember to stay always friendly, because I'm uploading 2 videos every week. I feel they are kind of becoming better. Let me know if you feel that they are not becoming better or some stuff might change. That's also important that you could get that kind of feedback. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and remember to subscribe here, and then here just watch my last upload on the channel. So stay friendly.